things about Japan. I've never heard a bad story about wrestlers that went over to Japan, as far as payouts, as far as the atmosphere. Uh, was that a similar experience you had? Did you have
Well,
that?
my first tour was a 5-week tour, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
But I was so lucky because I the training, and before that I had gone to Dallas and all that. But we'll talk a little bit about that. But I was so lucky that I got to LA to go to fly from LA straight to Japan, and there was Dick Murdoch, God bless his soul, and the Masked Superstar. And Dick Murdoch was right away ribbing me. He said, "You ain't gonna last 2 weeks in Japan. You're gonna pay for yourself to fly back home." And Masked Superstar would say, "Don't pay attention to him. He's just trying to rib you already." But I was lucky. I got there, and it was the first match. I was me and Andre the Giant, God bless his soul, against Antonio Inoki and a guy named Sakaguchi or whatever. And I was like, I'm teaming with Andre. But Andre, he liked me. If Andre didn't like you, you're in trouble. And I would say, "Hey, boss, what do you know?" He said, "You just go in there, do your thing. And when I say tag me, you tag me." And that's how it went. It's somewhere on YouTube if you looked it up. But it was like great, man. And I was so lucky to be on a 5-week tour.
Yeah.
And
wow.
And then I ended up. The thing about Japan is, like, we were there. We were a team against me and Andre against Inoki. Then I wrestled Inoki by myself. Then me and somebody else, some far away team against Andre and somebody. And so I wrestled against Andre. So it was like, what a learning experience.
Yeah. Wow.
It kick to all that was after my 5-week tour. I got back, and Hiro Matsuda said, "You're going back to Japan in 2 weeks," because I forget the names that he trained, and they were going for the first time. I think one of them was one of the Armstrongs, Scott Armstrong, and his partner at that time, and we literally had to go there, make sure that he said, "Just make sure they don't get in trouble," and I said, "Okay, you need to be worried about me." If you'd have seen
making sure they're out of
and so I'm in charge not to get them. And meanwhile, my first tour there, Andre introduces me to this drink they made. It is called the Black Machine, and it was what it was a cup, a big cup, tall cup full of rum with a little splash of Coke, and they gave it a dark color. So I drank the first one because I liked rum. I said, that wasn't that bad. I got to the third one. I literally had to run out of there. What would you want to call it? Run, stagger out of there. In the Keo Plaza, as soon as I walked out of that bar, I mean, the throw up just flew 20 feet in the air.